All week long, we will be featuring food, products, and more that are all made in Washington, D.C., Maryland, or Virginia.
This morning, Holly Morris is in Winchester, Virginia to feature a local furniture company. Holly, good morning.
Good morning, and let me tell you, here at Henkel Harris, they are busy bees. It has been nonstop since we've gotten here this morning. And while it's hard for us to show you the entire process of making a piece of furniture, we're doing our best to give you the highlights. And we are having our big finish in the finishing department. Seems to make sense. Jerry Kipner is the finishing superintendent. He joins me. Good morning to you.
Good morning, and welcome to Henkel Harris.
It is my pleasure to be here. This has just been such a fascinating trip for us. Let's go ahead and get started. Tell me what we're looking at right now.
Well, we are in the color pad area in the finishing room, and this is the 14th step of a 17th step finishing process.
Now, the color padding, isn't that one of the signatures of Henkel Harris furniture?
Absolutely.
What does it mean exactly?
Well, what we're doing here is we are uniforming the furniture so that the whole piece matches. You know, you're coloring in board lines. We do all of this with NGR stains and glazed padding, and it's a very unique process.
And when I was reading about this process, they said this is one of the things that when people see your furniture instantly, they can go, oh, that's a Henkel Harris.
Absolutely, because what this does, it gives you a three-dimensional look. And that's something that's rarely done in the furniture industry today.
And let's talk a little bit about the furniture industry today. What really, kind of makes you all unique and sets you apart, and at the same time gives you the ability to survive coming out of Winchester here?
Possibly. One thing is our finish, because of the finishing techniques that we use. And the second thing is, after this finishing process is done, then we actually have a rubbing process. And that's a 4-step rubbing process. And that consists of oils and sanding wet papers and finish up with steel wool. And it just gives you a really fine finish, patina look, real smooth to the touch.
Is it hard in the economy that we're in right now to get people to still buy into high-end furniture?
No, not at all, because this is a dollar value. People really know when they buy this, they know what they're getting.
And they know that they're going to have to buy this one time, and it's going to maybe become an heirloom piece for the family,
Absolutely.
right?
It's handed down from generation to generation.
Okay, we're making our way over here because this is another important thing about what you all do.
Yes. This is, in our doors, our China doors, we hand cut our glass, as you see going on here. This is something that's not done as much today in the industry as well. We continue to do this because it's unique to our product.
And what's the value in having it hand cut versus having it programmed into a machine and having it done?
Well, for one thing, it's the way it was done, and back in the day, and that's the way. That's our continue. We continue to make furniture that way.
And with that, in continuing that legacy and upholding it, is every piece is inspected, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So tell me about what's going on here.
Okay, over here, this would be after the final rub is done, out in the rub department, and all the drawers are sanded inside, so everything in this furniture, we don't lose anything in this product.
Right.
So this is all sanded, rubbed, and what she's doing here is checking for any defects. Now, if she finds any defects, they are taken and fixed at that point, so that when it's boxed and you get it in your home.
Well, your furniture is absolutely stunning. It really is beautiful, and I know there's a couple places in the D.C. area where it's available. Before I go, the last thing I want to ask is, this is a family-owned and operated company, has been since 1946.
Yes.
But in being here this morning, and there's so many workers that have been here 3 decades or more.
Absolutely.
It feels like a family that's making the furniture.
It is, and it's always been that way at Henkel Harris. We are one huge family. It's not about any one individual here. It's about everybody putting this thing together and making it happen.
Well, I'm going to boast that Henkel Harris Furniture is made in the DMV. Thank you much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Our pleasure.
Appreciate it.
MyFoxDC.com is our website. We have a link if you want to find out more about all that they offer at Henkel Harris. And I will tell you, there are no nicer people on this planet that will make your furniture than here at Henkel Harris in Winchester. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Holly, thank you very much. Nearly 10 years after the events of 9/11 and the terrorist attacks orchestrated by Osama bin Laden, our nation is experiencing a renewed sense of national unity. What better way to celebrate than attending this year's National Memorial Day concert, which promises